Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Viola Party Heaven. So today we are doing a number balloon bouquet. This is a quick grab and go for most people. It's not too big, it's cute, and you get the option of using a bubble balloon, which adds that extra special effect. Before we get into the video, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and let's get into the video. So I'm using a Deco Bubble for this design. Like I always say, I prefer Deco Bubbles over a bubble balloon. Deco Bubbles has the guarantee of lasting longer than a bubble balloon. So yeah, I'm using a 24 inches Deco Bubble balloon for this. So also for the base, I am using 11 inches chrome silver that I've inflated into 8 inches. So the first set of 4 you inflate into 8 inches and then you tie into a duplet. So 2 balloons wrapped together makes a cord. So that is 2 sets wrapped together makes a cord. So the next cord I am inflating into 6 inches. Please use a sizer to do this. I am not using a sizer at the moment because I know the size. I've done this several times, so I'm able to do it offhand, but I would advise that you use a sizer. You could get a sizer in my Amazon store, link in the description. So once you have done the first set of 4, you wrap the next set of 4 over it and you are good to go. Next, I am going to be filling my bubble balloon with some 5 inches balloons. But first, I'm getting out my 5 inches balloons that I'm going to be using as accents for the base of the balloon. I'm using silver, black and white. So all I did was to inflate some of the 5 inches and just using your hand pump, just 2 pumps of your hand pump, and then you tie off. So counting the pumps help you measure the size. Though for this 5 inches balloons, I don't really need it to be the same size. So next you break it into 2 like I am doing and make it into mini clusters. So you take 1 balloon and you break it into 2 and then you wrap it round another one that you've broken into 2 like I'm doing here. I have a separate video showing you how you break 1 balloon into 2. Check my beginners playlist. You would find it in the description, or you just find it on my channel on how to do this successfully. Now, once you have broken all your balloons into 2 and wrapped it around another set, you set that aside. Then you use a 260Q. You can see I'm wrapping the clusters around a 260Q. Then you wrap it around the base of the balloon and then you place it strategically. That is, you need to place it in a way that it looks really nice and neat, and it sits properly in the base. You see? Next, I'm going to be making a curly 260Q here. So the thingy between my ties is a cling film, the cardboard between a cling film or a foil paper. Yeah, so you tie a 260Q on an uninflated 260Q onto that. Then the 260Q you want to inflate, you put it in between that and then you inflate like I've just done here. Once again, if you want a better video on this, I've done a clear video on it and you would find it on my channel under the beginners album. So I inflated like 3 260Qs. This is going to be part of my accents too. So all the extra things you add to your balloons are technically called they are generally called accents. Like if you add flowers, if you add glitter, if you add every little thing that you add to make your work wow, are called accents. So next I'm going to be putting 5 inches balloon into a bubble balloon. So I just, for my bubble for my bubble balloon, I like to like put in like 12, no sorry, not 12, I like to like put in like a maximum of 10 5 inches into it. Some people put more, but because I'm going to be personalizing this, I generally do not like the 5 inches overpowering the personalization. So if you get what I mean, because if there's so much going on inside the bubble balloon and then you personalize it again, then it looks like there's too much going on. So hence why I do not add too many 5 inches into my bubbles. That's just my personal preference. There's no if you're using helium to inflate your bubble balloon, I think it's advised that you use like a maximum of 10 or 12 in a Deco Bubble. Some people would use less. If it was a 20 inches Deco Bubble, then you're advised to use between 6 and 8, because you don't want it to be too heavy, or it would be, it would kind of like come down. Anyway, after I've inflated added my 5 inches into the Deco Bubble, I inflate and then I turn it around several times. You can see I'm turning around the Deco Bubble balloon. And when you're inflating, make sure the edges has no creases. So that is the edges of the Deco Bubble. It has no creases, then that means it's ready for you to like tie off. So you tie off with a 260Q or a 160Q. Do not tie off your Deco Bubble or bubble balloon with a ribbon. Tie it with a 260Q or 160Q. And another thing I do is I tie it twice. So when I tie it once, I cut off the 260Q, then I tie it again from the neck again to give it that extra security. Next, I'm going to be personalizing this balloon. For personalization, I always say I've got a silhouette machine. I've got a Cameo 4 that helps me with personalization. Best investment I ever made. Seriously, pricey, but trust me, I've made my money back on that. So I am just doing the personalization. A lot of you ask me about my transfer tape. My transfer tape is the tape brand, DETAPE brand, the tape, and I got it off GM Crafts. It's a really big roll, just like the vinyl, but this is it's bigger than a normal, like a 5 meter vinyl. It's really big, so I like it a lot. You can get one. I got mine from GM Craft, and I think Balloon Market sells too. Next, I'm just going to put the name now. Just rub it. You can see how wide my transfer tape is, and it doesn't cause my bubble to have streaks. It's really good. So once you've done that, the next thing you do is to try and check where you're going to be placing it on your base. So with the 260Q I tied on, I'm going to be using it to tie in the base. Next, I'm going to inflate a 260Q that I'm going to be putting over the balloon. So this 260Q over the balloon is going to serve as an attachment for me to like glue the number on, or anything extra I want to put on the top. So here I am tying the 260Q to the 260Q. This is so that I can stretch, you know, because this 260Q is not long enough. The inflated 260Q is not long enough to reach the bottom of the bubble. So I have to attach another 260Q to it. So I've used the black 260Q. So my 21 will be going on that side to cover my mechanics showing. So next I'm going to inflate my number 21. So this number is a 14 inches number. I prefer using like 14 inches numbers for smaller balloon bouquets like this. It looks nicer to me personally. That's just a personal pref again. So you inflate your number carefully with your hand pump. You have to be careful because if you inflate too fast, it could pop. So next I tape my 21 together using U-glue dash. But before then, I am adding more 260Q to the base. Sorry, not 260Q, more 5 inches to the base to cover my mechanics. So initially I wanted to place the 21 on top of the balloon, but I decided not to. You know, there are loads of ways you can make a design look nice. You don't have to do it the same way everyone does it every time. Just go out of your comfort zone, basically. So I glue the 21 together first, so it's easier to place where I want to place it. So found the spot I wanted to place it, and we're good to go. Another U-glue dash. And then it's ready. Now, I don't like the tab of my foil balloons showing. Do not let your tab show. Always make sure you tape it to the back. Like, it doesn't look nice when the tab is hanging out. It doesn't look professional. Sorry to say, guys. But make sure you tape up the foil balloons. If you're doing like an helium filled foil balloon and you tie a ribbon onto it, roll up your ribbon, roll it up, and then you tie. Because when that tab is hanging out or showing, it doesn't make your work look neat enough. So please take note of that. Make sure you roll up your foil balloons each time. So now I'm just wrapping in my curly 260Q. And then the top, I decided to add more 5 inches balloon using U-glue dash just to give that top a crown, basically. So guys, that is all done. I hope you enjoyed creating with me today. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click the thumbs up, click the notification button, and share this video, please, guys. Share. And I would love to read from you. If you have any questions at all, if you need any help along your journey as a balloon artist, please drop in the comment section. I love to reply to your messages. See you some other time. Bye.